Here is your Broadway grosses report for week ending 9/28, take 2, because I just recorded like a 3-minute video and it was on photo. Have you ever spoken to a camera thinking it was recording and it being on photo? I just did it. So I'm recording it again. This week down 4.41% from the previous week, but I have a new way to get an idea of whether the street was up or down. Here's the thing. 4.4% down, that's how we usually say the street was down. But now, because shows can do so much, these individual shows can do 4 million, 2 million, 3 million, that really swings that number up or down, right? So to get an idea of how the street is doing, what I'm gonna do now is count up the number of shows that were up or down and give you that as a percentage. For example, last week of all the shows running, 71% of them had decreases to their box office. Over a majority of the shows, well over, took a hit last week. That gives you a sense that the street was down. One of the shows that was up, in fact, was Art. And the only reason it was really up was because it did a full 8 shows instead of 3 the week before. So even more shows were down than even that 71%, I think, indicates. But Art firing on all cylinders there, again, doing $1.6 million a week. Just in Time doing 1.3. Mamma Mia doing $1.6 million a week. These are the shows that are keeping the grosses up and allowing us to gain just a touch more ground over last season. We are now up from last season about 9%. We have Waiting for Godot, Waiting for Godot, whatever we want to call it. They are not waiting for high grosses because they're doing $1.6 million. Wicked at that $2 million mark. Watch Wicked over the next several weeks. It's going to be fun to see how those numbers grow as the movie marketing campaign starts to push that title everywhere. We saw it happen last year. I think it's going to happen again. We have another Jewish holiday in this week. Yom Kippur is this week, so expect grosses to either stay flat or drop a little bit. That's what made all these shows go down last week. That and the end of Broadway week caused this 71% of shows taking a little hit. We'll see what happens this week. I'll report on it next week. Look, I actually recorded this on video this time. I'm figuring out all this technology stuff.